Hello, Sagittarius man. I am here today to do your past life reading. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment down below to help my channel grow. And here we go. We're going to get 5 past life cards. We're going to do who you were, how did you die, and what occupation you were. Whoa, okay. So we got the orphan. A lot of signs have been pulling this lately. We got ships. We got phobias. Okay, can we get 2 more cards, please, Spirit Guides and Universe? Thank you. 2 more cards for Sagittarius male, please, and thank you. That made me giggle. I was like, you're afraid of the ocean. Because you got phobias right next to ships. So this looks like a cargo ship. Definitely not a pirate ship, dang. It would have been an adventure, wouldn't it? But an orphan. So I want to say you got like shipped to another land when you were an orphan. And like you've been scared of the water ever since, like in your past life. You might go swimming just fine now in this life though. But in a past life, yeah, the water was definitely a phobia. 2 more cards, please, for Sagittarius man past life. Please and thank you. And then we'll look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, but you felt all alone. I want to say you possibly could have been a female in your past life because we got 2 female cards here. You had a lot of fears. You could have lived on the ocean as well. We've got medicine man or a woman. Here again, we got possible woman. Okay, 1 more card for Sagittarius man, please, and thank you. Oh, we got 2. I'll take these 2. So we got arts. Oh my gosh, you're gonna laugh at me. But we got mother. I think you were a woman. Yeah, past lifetime. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got at the bottom of the deck. We got a baby. So in one of your lifetimes, I want to say you died as a baby to teach somebody a lesson or give them an experience that they signed up for. Sorry. Oh, you were a baby and you died of starvation and hunger. Okay, so you could probably be eating all the time. And that makes me laugh because I know a couple of Sagittarius who love to snack on like things all day, okay? So you were a female in your past life, but in one of your past lives, you also died as a baby. Okay, so let me get back to that. So like before you come to Earth and before you're born, you sign a contract, okay? And your contract, some people, you know, they want to experience losing a child, you know? They want to explore heartache and they want to navigate their way through that in their lifetime, okay? And they want to work on their shadow sides. So some people go through experiences that will activate their shadow side and give them opportunities to work on the darker half of themselves, okay? And it's not a pretty process. But you agreed with one of your soul family to help somebody out. And you definitely died as a child, okay? Let's see what we got here. You were a mother, okay? You had multiple kids. You were great at art. You loved to heal people, but you were scared. Let's get what you're scared of, because I mean, it's like you're praying, okay? I don't think you were scared of religion, because I mean, you got medicine man or a woman, so you definitely wanted to heal. You have a healing type of energy. You definitely do. Sagittarius male, if you've noticed that people flock to you, it's because you're like calm and people just love being in your energy, you know? It's because you know how to heal people. Like you give like a soothing type of energy to people with phobias because you've mastered it in your last lifetime. What is this phobia about? Please, Spirit Guides and Universe, what is this phobia about? Death. Wow, transformation. Okay, so we got, so you're scared of transformation back then, or you were scared to death of death, okay? Because we have orphan and a ship, okay? So I want to say you didn't know how to swim when you were little, and boats really scared you. But the thing is you were sold as a child in one of your past lives. And you were an orphan, you know, and you had to teach yourself how to heal that and how to be strong and brave. You were also very creative. We got arts. It doesn't always have to be music or drawing or painting, you know. You just creatively found a way to express yourself, and a lot of other people like enjoyed it as well, and they found it as to be a form of an art. But like, you were scared of losing, or you were scared of gaining. If you were an orphan, you were scared to have everything and lose it. Especially if you were single. You're a single mom. You had your kids. You cherish your kids. This could also be like family or material things. Like, you were scared to have a lot of things and lose it. That could have possibly been you in a past life. And the thing is you're probably learning how to manage it and keep it in this lifetime. You were scared to lose your family because you could have been a single mom in a past life. I don't see a man here. I don't see anyone helping you out. Okay. You could have been scared that you were losing your family because you didn't have one in a past lifetime. You were all alone. And when you got children of your own, yeah, you were scared to lose them. You were a very strong mom. Okay. Wow. It kind of goes along with my Scorpio male reading because they were also a female in their past life and they were very strong. If it wasn't Scorpio male, it was Libra female. You might want to look into Libra female. I do want to correct myself. I think it was Libra female. Because that was another strong person in their past lifetime. But you really had to be strong too. Somehow you created a way for people to heal themselves, and you shared that. A very creative way for people to heal themselves. You know, like their soul or their energy in like a past lifetime. You were very wise. In order to be a healer, you'd have to go through many things yourself. A lot of people mistaken healers to be people who, how do I say this? A healer is somebody who fixes themselves, and they show people how to fix themselves. It's really hard to word, but it's not somebody who got their shit together their whole life, okay? It's somebody who went through a lot of struggles, and they've seen other people go through those struggles, and you found a creative way to reach people at their level, you know, to help them heal themselves. Okay, that's exactly what you did. And it could have been family. It didn't have to be strangers. It could have been family, you know. Maybe you taught your children, you know, this medicine man or this medicine woman healing, you know, or you passed it on to them, you know, breaking generational curses, generational cycles. You stopped the fears. You stopped the orphan, the singling out, the being alone. You stopped that in their tracks. What else do I got? Yeah, underneath baby, we got food and hunger. You were scared you were going to lose your family in the past lifetime. And you're not going to do that in this lifetime. Like, you've figured out a formula to beat that. What else? I think that's all I can see right now with those cards. Let's see what kind of characteristics or storyline you had in a past lifetime, Sagittarius male. Okay, what kind of characteristics or story do you want to tell Sagittarius male in his past lifetime? Please and thank you. Can we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? We get 6 cards. That way it matches 1 for 1. And we'll get a little more depth clarifying these cards. 6 cards, please and thank you for Sagittarius male. 6 cards for Sagittarius male. Okay, so the first card that came out was the 7 of Pentacles, and that came out under Orphan. So you were alone all the time, and you were waiting for your seeds to grow, the ones that you've sown. So you've made a name for yourself, you know, especially as a woman in the past life. Women didn't get paid as much as men did back then, and it's barely starting to get there now. But women were looked down on, and you planted multiple seeds, and you were watching them grow and become fruitful, because it was destined to become fruit. You were destined for greatness, okay? This is in the upright, the Wheel of Fortune, okay? And that happened when you crossed the seas on the ships, okay? The ships, like, you could have came over from other places. That's what cargo ships did. They carried and hauled people back and forth from places, you know, and your life or your lives or like your spiritual growth, it really turned around when you decided to take a leap of faith and take that boat ride across to America or to the other side, like, of the map. But you definitely traveled, and it helped you out a lot. You were a very strong, single, independent woman in your past life. And it kind of scared you, because women could not barely make it back then. You could have had 2 or 3 jobs holding your family together. The medicine woman, you healed people who could not sit still, that would come in and out of other people's lives. Like, you healed them. You healed yourself, so you wouldn't do that as well either. And when you healed yourself, you created more stable relationships for your future lives to come. Also, as a medicine woman, you were always creating. You were always helping people out. You'd go from one situation to another. And I really think that's one of the ways that you made your living, because you were a doer. You went out and you got stuff done. Can I get 2 more cards for Sagittarius man, please, on his past life? Please and thank you. Past life, please and thank you. Yeah, I still don't see any help from another person. You did this by yourself. Maybe you had many suitors back then as well. That's too many cards. Like, you had people after you. I mean, not only were you attractive and successful, you know, men were attracted to you in a past life, okay? You were a female in a past life, and there was a lot of men that were attracted to you because of how much you accomplished. Two more cards for Sagittarius male, please, and thank you. Two more cards for Sagittarius male. There we go. Ooh. So your creative side, you kind of kept to yourself. Okay, so that's protecting the mind, the heart, and the feet on where you go. Okay, and maybe like what you did is you came up with an alias. That way people didn't know who you were, or they didn't know that you were the person healing people. They didn't know that you were the female out there working 3 different jobs or 2 different jobs. People didn't really know who you were because you kept a lot to yourself, okay? This is keeping so much to yourself that, like it's a library of information people don't know about you, but it's a lot more because like you're bigger than this town. Like maybe you even kept the town secrets for all you know, because being a medicine woman or a medicine man, you know, you learned who was doing what and where they were going and what they were doing. And you kept those secrets to yourself, okay? You really kept your mouth shut and people trusted you. One more card, please, for Sagittarius man. Thank you. Okay, you had a lot of opportunities. So this came out underneath the Mother card. Wow. Okay, so you had a lot of opportunities. Okay, you had a lot of children, a lot of blessings, excuse me, that God gave you, or whoever you want to believe in. Okay, whoever you believe in spiritually. Okay. Or religiously, that God gave you a lot of offers, okay? Because I want to say your children are everything to you. And you had more than one child, okay? The Ace of Pentacles, that is an offer. You sacrificed yourself for these children, okay? Holy cow, your offerings, you sacrificed yourself for your children. Okay, what do we got at the bottom of the deck? Underneath the baby, we've got the burden. Oh my God, what'd I tell you? Okay, so you could have been a baby in the past life, but a baby is still like a child or an infant. It could have been yours, but it was a heavy burden to carry. Like, you sacrificed yourself for these children, and it was like, it was very heavy to carry. It was very hard to do things on your own as a single parent, even back then. Like, now is hard, but back then was a lot harder. And you had to keep people away from you. You know, you had to keep your family safe. You know, this Knight of Wands is somebody that'll come in, fuck you, and leave, okay? And you protected yourself against those type of men, because I don't see any other men in your spread. I just see females, okay? Okay, let's get how you possibly died in a past life. How did Sagittarius man die in a past life? Please and thank you. The Six of Wands. Okay, that's winning. That's your winning card. So you died successful. That's pretty cool. That's the first time I pulled this in like the death. How did you die? Successfully. You successfully died. Somebody successfully murdered you. Oh my God, that's terrible. Okay, no, but you died. I want to say you died and you felt like $1,000,000. So not only did you watch your children grow in a past life, you were able to pass down your material items that you had gained successfully as a single mom. You dominated what most men couldn't do in their past life, like in that lifetime. You were happy to go because you have accomplished what you needed to. You were ready to go. You died of old age. You were happy. Let me move these up so I can put more cards on this table. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, can I get 5 more cards, please, for Sagittarius man on how he died in his past life? Please and thank you. 5 more cards. That is way too many, but I'll grab the 2 that actually flipped over. Wow. Okay. Do you see death here? This is death. Like, death, like, literally grabbed you by the face. I have not seen that one yet either. It's like somebody tried to kill you. Okay, they missed, because that spear, you grabbed it and you're holding it close to your chest, and death has got you by the face and it's like ripping you down to the underworld, okay? Like, you fucking fought like hell. I want to say you fought like hell. Like, you're not even dead in here. Like, you got a sword in one hand and you're gripping an arrow in another hand. Death literally had to drag you kicking and screaming, okay? Like, you're a fighter, holy shit. You're not even dead yet and he's dragging you down to the underworld. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 people are talking about it, because like there's like 8 little birds back there. I don't think you can see them because of the reflection of the card. That is crazy. Like, death had to drag you away kicking and screaming in a lifetime. Like, you weren't even screaming. You were just like, you were struggling. You were fighting back. That's what you were doing. Okay. And then in another lifetime, you died as a hermit. Okay. You died all alone. I want to say people didn't even know that you died. You died walking your path, walking your spiritual path. Like, a lot of people are on spiritual journeys and you died on yours all alone. You have a stick here to defend yourself. Usually, like, there's a lantern, but there's no lantern. You're facing the darkness in the darkness. You were like, fuck this shit. You know, some people need a flashlight to feel safe. You like turned yours out. I don't know how to explain it, but like, you were like, fuck this. I'm gonna face myself and I don't need no fucking flashlight. I'm gonna face myself. I'm gonna sit in this fucking darkness with no goddamn light, and I'm gonna look and feel what I need to do. Like, what I need to, you know, what I need to study. I'm gonna absorb all that in and I'm gonna figure it out. And when the sun came up, you had conquered most of your demons by the time that sun had come up. because you went head first. That's all I gotta say. You died alone, but you did what a lot of people could not. Can I get 3 more cards on how Sagittarius man died? 3 more cards on how Sagittarius man died. And you did it alone. Yeah, because like right above that is the, like the 9 of coins. That is somebody who's stable and abundant on their own. I want to say you could also had phobias of being in relationship because you were happier alone in your past lifetime. Okay, so the Queen of Swords. So someone killed you in a past lifetime, or this is you. Like, somebody killed you because you were beautiful and intelligent and you were like 3 steps ahead of other people. Because I got all female cards, okay, until how you died. And then you started, you know, turning into a man. But I think that's the only way they could get the message across is by doing the ones with males in them. But this one's female, okay? So I want to say you knew you were going to die. Okay, so I want to say, okay, so the Queen of Swords, you know who this is? You know who turns into the Queen of Swords? People who have had their heart broken, okay? So above the Queen of Swords, we have the Medicine Man or the woman, and then the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is somebody that's in and out, who will break your heart, go away until you forget about it, and then come back for a new beginning, okay? So somebody broke your heart, and you became the Queen of Swords. And that's the type of woman that will cut you out, but in a loving, caring way, but also stern, okay? Because there's a lesson you need to learn. When you're this woman, you teach people lessons in a loving, caring way, and you cut them out. You can warn somebody about something or tell them, hey, don't do this, this is a boundary, and once they cross it, you cut them off, and you never talk to them again. This is the Queen of Swords. Very truthful, honest, intelligent person, okay? So I want to say somebody killed you because they didn't want to know the truth about your higher calling. And I want to say it could have been like the Knight of Wands. This man probably killed you because you were telling him the truth and he just thought up straight you were crazy. I said that wrong. He straight up thought you were crazy. Wow, it's past my bedtime. Okay, 2 more cards on how Sagittarius male died. Okay. The Fool. Wow, you took a leap of faith. Or somebody took a leap of faith on you. Or somebody literally buried you alive. I want to say that. Somebody fucking buried you alive. That's a brutal death. It's suffocating. It's at first, you know, when somebody, you know, suffocates you, there's a panic, okay? Like your body is fighting for its life and there's a panic. And then after the panic, like you start to slow down, right? Because your oxygen is being cut off. And then it slowly starts to go dark. And your body starts to go limp. And you can't think straight. That was a brutal death. Somebody fucking buried you alive. I want to say somebody was threatened by you in a couple of your past lives. Can I get 1 more card, please, for how Sagittarius male died? And then we're going to get what your occupation was. One more card, please, and thank you. For how Sagittarius male died in a past life. Okay, so we got 2 cards. Okay, and it's just clarifying what I said earlier at the bottom of the other deck. So the Knight of Cups. It's the Page of Cups, okay, because there's no horse under this guy. This guy's walking. So Somebody poisoned you. Okay, so the Page of Cups. Usually this guy has something fishy in his cup. I want to say somebody poisoned you and you drank from the wrong fucking cup. Okay, and at the bottom we have like this, it's just gonna clarify what I told you earlier. You died as a baby in a life. Like you were exiting one of your past lives, and you were coming back to earth because you learned your lesson, you know, as a soul. You were learning your lesson, and you made a contract with somebody to die as their baby because they wanted to go through that experience. Okay, let's see. Your occupations. You were a mother. You could have been death in a past life. You could have ripped souls out of their body in a past life because we do have the death here. You could have done that. You could have been the Grim Reaper. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So that's all I got. So we're going to draw 5 cards on who you could have been in the past life. Oh, you could have been a pirate or a captain or a guitar player, a musician, an artist of some kind, a medicine man or a woman. What was Sagittarius man in a past life, please and thank you? 5 cards. Flip them out, please. Thank you. What was Sagittarius man in a past life? That's like half the deck, but I'll take the one that I saw. It says dream journal. So either you were a journalist or a dream interpreter. 4 more cards, please, for Sagittarius man. You could have been a maid. You could have been a priest or a nun. It says make an altar. You could have been a witch or a pagan. Get some rest. You could have put people to sleep. Like when, you know, like, how do I explain it? When people are put to death, like you're the one that put the injection in their arm. Abundance planning. You could have been an accountant. Oh my God. You could have been a prostitute. Or, yeah, this goes back to monk or nun chanting. And at the bottom of the deck, we have be still. So you could have taught people how to have out-of-body experiences. Okay, well, that's all I got for you, Sag. Till next time. Thank you.